Y'all, welcome to It's Really Whatever podcast because
it's really whatever.
Period. Big period. All right. It's your girl Kiki.
I'm your girl TJ Sean.
And I'm Amanda Pop Panda.
Now sit back and enjoy our show.
And watch me twerk.
Please don't.
Oh, don't. Is it done?
I realized that my mic wasn't up to me.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Hello. Thank you guys for tuning in again to another episode of It's Really Whatever.
Ooh, I'm not feeling y'all energy. That's me being TJ.
I'm hungry. That's me being you.
I'm Amanda.
This is Dirty Diana. I don't know what you guys want to call her.
Wait, me or Amanda?
Yeah, you.
Me? Wait. I don't know who Dirty Diana is.
Oh,
so
my God.
Oh, your
you know Michael
nails,
Jackson,
TJ.
Dirty
Those
Diana?
are pretty.
Thank you. I tried something new.
It's giving icicle.
Give me an icebox where your heart used to be. Give me an Amara Chrome. Her nails are white. For the viewers at home, her nails are white with like these little rhinestones. They look like Frosty.
But one thing I can say, being up close, that it's not that dingy white that y'all be walking around with when you know it's time to get them redone. So that must be a fresh set.
It is a fresh set, but
Okay.
I do powder so they won't.
Got
you
you.
know.
Got
You do
you.
powder.
I'm proud of you.
No, not the kind you do.
Yeah.
Powder nails.
He was like, "Oh, I got
do you have any
extra?
No, you didn't.
Do you have any extra? 'Cause I'm
dead.
sleepy today, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just hungry. That's all.
Okay.
You get hungry?
Huh?
Yes,
You
she
get
do.
hangry?
I
do.
can't stand to be
But
around her when she's
I'm in a better.
hungry.
Really? I don't like being around you when someone owes you money. It's the same energy.
Dang.
Don't owe me money.
Okay.
I'm mad. What's wrong with y'all?
Hey,
Yeah.
I guess we're running the
We
family.
are family.
But anyways, again, welcome to It's Really Whatever podcast. We back. Y'all, okay, so last week we had a really, really good episode. I felt really, really good about it. How did y'all feel about that last episode? Did y'all
I
enjoy
feel okay, but the comedian was bringing me down with his mood.
Oh no! I thought it
Here
was.
she go with the, you bringing my energy down.
I thought he was gonna be all goofy and everything, but he was
Like a
serious.
But
comedian.
sometimes,
There's another side to him. I get hey calamari. I'm gonna call him calamari.
but
makes me feel
listen,
better.
because sometimes people see me on, and
OnlyFans?
sometimes,
I know.
you know, sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of times people see my TikToks and things like that, and then when they see me,
tits.
yeah, that too,
Your tit tots.
that too. But no, they see. Hold on, I'm good. Okay. They see me on TikTok, and then when they meet me in person, not that I'm famous or anything, I'm just saying when people do actually see me in person that may not, you know, depending on the environment I'm in, they'll be like, "Oh, you're not as." And I'm like, dang, I'm just chilling. I'm at the library. I don't know what you wanted me to do.
You never at a library. That's one.
You can't even read.
Okay.
Y'all know, wait, why y'all talking about the library? You know how like the meetup spot used to be Movie 14?
Yeah.
It used to be the library for me.
Who was you
It's
meeting
the fact
with?
that you keep calling it the library, which lets me know you never were there. So.
With the library.
It was a library. That was a lie you told Aunt Carrie.
No, she really dropped me off at the library, and
And you ducked off.
we used to stay in there because, you know, this was before everybody got computers in their homes, so we used to be up there, like, on our MySpace and stuff, and just, like, everybody was there. Like, it was a place to be.
You really get on my nerves.
And
I'm just
y'all in there
saying.
whispering.
Actually, we was just talking regular.
Girl, you bad as hell. Oh, Lord.
I don't even know if I feel like she lying or she for real. Sometimes it's hard to know if
so
Kiki for real and she's not
So
for real.
No,
bad.
it's hard to know when you for real.
Oh, that's serious, because you a lie with a straight face, for
is
real.
that?
And
That's
take
not-
it all the way. You takes it too far. Everybody else be like, oh, I'm just kidding. You'll just wait like 10 minutes and have a
I
nigga-
want to see exactly what's going to happen.
It don't even be 10 minutes later. It be a week later. I'm like, but you said it be a week having a next
You
show.
said you
I'd be
was a
last
nurse.
show- Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like last week, you said you was from
Oh,
Cincinnati. I still don't understand that because
I
you had told
never
me
heard
you-
of Cincinnati in a
crazy.
whole year.
I swear.
It's crazy because I actually have my passport.
Delaware. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
Ironically.
But I never, all you kept talking about was St. Lucia or wherever you supposed to be from.
Come on. There's
And
one more. You can,
I don't know.
and then I
New
felt bad
Orleans.
because she
I
tried
didn't
to
think
make
he's making the St. Lucia one. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's all.
That's
You
because
ain't
y'all
never
kept trying to
said
come
Delaware.
for. Well, because no one asked me where I was from. Just they'd be like, oh yeah, what kind of what y'all asked me what kind of Thanksgiving I done had? Have I ever had a black Thanksgiving? Y'all be playing me now that I'm thinking about it. Y'all be shading me. Do it.
But you ain't
And
never said nothing about no Delaware. Let's run. You know what?
For a reason.
If you get,
For a reason. Because
Okay.
every time, I'm not calling y'all stupid, but every time in the South that you say
Yes,
the
she
word
is.
Delaware, then it's almost as if it does something. They just malfunction. They just be like, so New York. They be like, so Pennsylvania.
I know what Delaware is. I just didn't know that black people were there.
And that's a common response that people who need to go to the library perhaps.
But no. I mean, at the library, it wasn't going down like that. So,
Well, I guess that's what TJ's saying. Calamar's energy was library, but I think he was just a real chill.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Because sometimes people chill, run of the mill. See,
yeah.
Honestly, I just be on 10 at all times. The only time I feel like I'm not on 10 is like
when you sleep.
Yeah, and I'm sleepy now, so I'm probably like on an 8.
Right.
8 point. But I've never had nobody like, oh, you're different. They'd be like, that's exactly what we expected.
I guess. Well, I guess we're gonna start with what we did over the weekend. Starting with TJ because she always go last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's start
Let me tell y'all what happened to me over
she had
there.
a rant ready. Let's say her for last.
And y'all comment, make this a clip, please.
Let me get
Amanda.
a piece of my candy.
Y'all comment and let me know what
right,
y'all feel about
6-12.
this.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna make this quick. Over the weekend, I know y'all know that I do eyelash extensions. I actually rent a suite. So I walk into the building. I'm the first one there. I am, spraying everything down, Lysol, because COVID is very real. And I noticed that the Febreze plug-in that I put in the common area, in the lobby area, was gone, okay? I put my Febreze in there so my clients can come in. Everybody's clients can come in. There's met with a bouquet of flowers and whatnot. But someone took my Febreze plug-in and put it in their own suite. F these clients, I want it to smell good in my room.
Wow. So now you got to put a Sharpie on it.
It's giving dirt bag.
I was so heated. I was so mad. I called Kim. I'm like, maybe I'm just being too petty.
So did you go in everybody's room to see who had it?
I didn't. I sent them a group in a group message.
So you're that girl.
Yes, I am. Bring it back. Okay.
Did somebody bring it back?
They said, well, no, I hadn't been there. One person was like, I hadn't been there all week. The other person was like, well, if it's not found, then I'll replace it.
She the one got it.
Right. Facts.
Wait,
I was like,
do you secretly know who took it though?
Yes, I do.
When you was like,
give me
Angela.
my thing back. No,
is it the one who said that they
probably.
Okay.
But and one of the other girls like, well, maybe she didn't put it in there. Maybe somebody else put it in her room for her. And I can agree with that. I'm not gonna say the person, but I would think that she would probably do that.
So everybody guilty. So she got an accomplice.
Yeah. So
because you knew if the Febreze was yours or not.
Because my thing is, it's just that, sometimes, in these kind of areas, and I need to hurry up because I want to know what you guys, I hope y'all remember what y'all did because y'all do cocaine. Mm-mm. But anyway, it just irritated me, and I called Key, and then she further amped me up instead of calming me down. I hate when people do that because I kind of try to call you.
You calling the wrong people?
Because I need to see if I'm overreacting.
You need to
and
call
everybody else that I asked.
You need to call the police. They're going to make sure you definitely feel like you overreacted.
No, but everybody I asked was like, that's really trifling. Like, who would do something like you took it out of the common area that I did not have to put it in there for because I have it in my room.
And if you dirty, just say that.
Okay, that was mean, but go ahead. Somebody else go.
I just really wish we had like a boo horn, like a boo, tomato. No, those are claps. I can't even hear.
Oh my God, this girl
I can't even hear none of that. Y'all, I don't even have my headphones on, and I'm happy that I don't because Kiki just pushing buttons. I don't know what y'all are hearing.
Please.
Okay, look, I be trying to help y'all out. Anyways, moving on. Let me tell you about my weekend. So, I started a new job or whatever.
Yay!
Big money key, period. More money, more problems because I do have more problems. But anyways, but so I was really tired this weekend, so I really didn't have plans to do much. I was gonna go to Top Golf yesterday, but it was just too cold. And I'm like, baby, who?
It was cold.
So me and my homegirl went to go get sushi or whatever, and I always just go to one gas station. I don't know if you just had that one place where you go to get gas.
Girl, I thought you were gonna take one gas station and go get sushi. I would say, ma'am, I do not remember what's going on.
I wouldn't be here today.
I'll be dead. Yeah, one gas station you get the sushi from. Like, no.
But no, so I just have this one place, and this guy, he always messes with me in there, and I feel like you got something smart to say.
I'm listening to the story.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't know, she just be coming for me, be silent sometimes. But anyway, so anytime I always slide my car, he always be like, oh, it's decline. And that's a little joke, and at first it offended me because I'm like, baby, who part decline? So anyways, last night he did it, and the guy next to me just started laughing. And I got mad, and I was like, what you laughing for? You're ugly. Like, it just came out because I'm just like, why are you laughing? What's funny? Like, I really felt that way.
What if your car was really declining, you was embarrassed, and you had somebody laughing at you?
That's what I'm saying.
So what happened? So what happened after that?
So, anyways, he just looked at me and like he ended up walking out or whatever. And then the guy that was in front of me, I'm like, no, because it's not funny no more. Like, don't do it no more
doing that.
Is that the one at the Texaco by the house? Oh, cause that dude get on my nerves when he go.
What he be doing?
He just always got something to say.
I think they just do that. I think that's just a normal gas station guy thing or whatever.
Gas station. They go to orientation, be like, how can we make the women feel uncomfortable today?
Right. And then another thing, he was like, can I drive your car? Why people ask me anything when I go out, like, y'all, the weirdest things, and I just be like, what? And then it's like, I play it. I'm like, but when I get in the car, I be like, why would he ask me that? Or why would she ask me that? Like, why they playing me?
You are retrospective. Like, did somebody just say something to me that just didn't seem like it said well?
Like, that's not normal. Like, drive your own car, sir.
First of all, that's embarrassing. My card has declined a number of times in my life, and I feel like as someone who's personally dealt with that ain't funny. Stop playing with me.
Right, I've been through that too.
Sometimes
I be like, oh, try this one. Oh, okay, try this one.
I've just come to the point in my life where I'm just like, here you go, and I know for sure everything is good. Because there was a time like, here you go, and I be watching and looking.
Ooh. Sometimes when it be the computer be loading kind of slow, I be like,
yo, for real. You like, wait, let me check. you say it before they can even say anything like, hey, that one don't work, and it's still processing. Just in case, I don't know.
I'm like, you know what? Let me transfer the money because it must all be about savings account.
My issue is I turn my cards off, so it's like, oh, I forgot to turn it on. But
why you do that?
Because if I go somewhere and I swipe it, sometimes I always get a little leery of somebody trying to use my card because that's happened to me. Oh. So I'll turn it off right after I swipe it somewhere. Yeah, that way it'll decline on you and you can leave my stuff alone.
That has actually happened to me too, and I started turning my card off for like a couple of months because like I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and from like I had a Walmart order and I'm like, and it was in California, and
I've had a couple of those.
What the heck?
I've had a couple of those.
I'm like, baby, cancel this. You ain't getting these. What was it? The bins, the storage bins.
Yeah,
they ordered like 5 of them.
They didn't try to start a business with your stuff. They were scammers for real. They was thinking ahead. That's the kind of scammer I can appreciate. Like, why would you buy 10 things of cotton balls under my? That's weird. Like, why would you do that?
Like, what you gonna do with it? Right. They trying to move. Right. Somebody's stuff.
No, that's a murder. That's a serial killer for real. Because why you need that many cotton balls?
Okay.
You probably trying to stuff somebody. Anyway, this weekend, what did I do? Dang, my eyelash coming off. Man, I think I got glue. Lucky for y'all, I don't have glue in my purse.
Thank the Lord, because we know you'll snap them right on.
Like, if you do this one more time. This weekend, what did I do? Honestly, Friday, Friday, I was so big.
What language was you just speaking?
That's from Russia. But Friday, I was eating all the food. That's all I can remember about Friday.
What you eat, girl?
Girl, first of all, I did like a really big... really hefty little thing. So you never want something from different places.
That's basically saying I was fat today.
Yeah, more than that, girl. So basically, what I did was I wanted a drink from Sonic, but I wanted some food from Wingstop, but I wanted dessert from Brahms.
Yes, that's me.
So
I got happy because a lot of people don't be doing that. They be looking at you like you crazy. Like you.
No, so sometimes I'll be like, okay. And what made it worse is that my boyfriend was like, which one do you want? And I just put like 3 up. And he was like, nah, that's fat. But he was like, all right, I'm in. And I was like, yeah. So we went to, actually, it wasn't Wingstop, it was Big Mama's in off Ardelia in North Dallas. Anyway, so it was chicken spot. So first I had to get my drink from Sonic. I got my slush, my strawberry slush. And then I went to get the chicken, and then I was like, well, now I need Brahms. I need something sweet to wash it down. So then I had my Brahms. So I did all that on Friday.
Where's all this fatty food? Where is it going to?
At this point, I don't know. But I know where it need to go, but I know where it ain't going. So
God, I can't believe you can still eat like that.
That was Friday. Saturday was yesterday. Y'all, Saturday, I took a long nap. I didn't do anything. My weekend has been pretty, like, boring, but in a good way. Because y'all know I can't really do too much right now anyway. So, but today is probably going to be the busiest day because I went to church today, unlike some heathens up on her.
First of all, my baby had a hair appointment. I'll be at church next week. Don't judge me.
Oh, okay. Sure, girl.
Did they not teach you not to judge people when you just left?
Not today. That's next week. I ain't
must have tuned out doing service.
Right. Don't hurt other people's feelings. I'm just like, I don't like that part. Yeah, so I went to church today, and then I'm here with y'all. I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear. It was really a struggle.
So you just thought you would kind of dress like me, y'all. We literally got on black shirt, blue jeans, and black boots.
Because of what?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people.
I don't know. You tell me.
It's a little weird. It's kind of creeping me out.
Sometimes y'all do, because last week I could have sworn y'all was wearing yellow or something.
Yeah, we were.
Right?
I think at some point we all kind of each dress exactly alike, or like have the same colors or something.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
really
it's
creepy.
so weird
And it's
because
really
we literally
weird,
don't
and
talk
it's a
about
little
this.
gay. So
Yeah, I don't
Here
mind.
she go.
I think it's nice. I think it's really refreshing.
it's not.
So what do y'all want to talk about today?
Oh, okay. So last week, because we had a comedian, I didn't.
You
get
gonna tell
to
some
ask-
jokes this week?
No, you're the joke teller. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell you that you was a joke.
This year, I have decided not to engage with Key when it comes to Amanda. Not this year.
What?
Okay, it's 2022.
I feel like
But Amanda came for you a minute ago.
Yeah,
so
she did.
Don't let her. What?
Yeah, you did.
I'm getting bullied.
Anyway, you are the bullier. That's what you are. Anyway, I just make that up.
He's
That was
the
dumb. That's
bulliest.
something stupid she would do. Anyway,
He's the
Probably.
bulliest.
I did think in my head. I don't think that's it right there. But you know, I was gonna let you slide.
I'm done with it.
I was like, she's smarter than me, so that's a word. That's a word. I was at the library doing other things, so I don't know.
She holding on to this library.
we know. Anyway, so I didn't get to ask y'all, did y'all make any, I don't do resolutions. I don't know if you guys do resolutions, like, but what, as the turn of the new year, like, what did you decide to change for yourself, if any? You know, because we didn't get to talk about that.
We should have had Calamar talk about it.
I know.
Yeah, sure. I'm thinking about it.
He was all somber.
I guess I'll start with. I feel like I started making changes because of something that I went through last year. I started making changes before the new year came.
Okay.
And I honestly still feel like we in a new year.
Right.
So it's kind of like I'm just growing. I can't really give and say I'm changing because it's a new year. I'm just growing as I grow.
Right.
I'm just doing me.
That's so gay. And it's COVID all over that piece of chocolate.
For everyone at home, I just offered Kiki some of my chocolate, and she opened her mouth, but I still ate it.
Right.
Chocolate candy.
It was giving trifling, but it was giving
chocolate candy.
Good some of my chocolate.
Good catch, TJ. All right, y'all. Relax,
I'm dead.
Relax.
But yeah, basically, so that's where I am. So I didn't really say I'm gonna do anything new. I'm just growing, and I want to be a better version of me. But it really has nothing to do with the new year. It's just something that God put on my heart to do. So I'm gonna do it.
What is funny about that?
She's retarded. Okay, Amanda.
So charge and that chocolate.
Wait.
So basically,
I can't.
what I'm thinking, because I actually haven't really thought about it, but I kind of
Right, that sounds about right.
Okay, can you just? I've been kind of talking about it in an indirect way for the past couple of months, but I really used to take my mornings serious. Like in the morning, I used to wake up and pray, read my Bible, meditate if I needed to, stretch, which is really important. Stretch and like do like a little mini workout, write down my goals and plans for the day. Like I used to do that every morning, like when quarantine first started. And that's something that I want to get back to because I work from home. So I wake up, literally I roll over and put on my computer and then that's it. Like I just feel so, and it makes me kind of feel, when you work from home as is, you kind of start to feel like a little stagnant, but it makes my days just kind of just be like, I don't know. They just have a weird energy to them. So I want to change out how I start my day. And I want to start reading like I used to. I used to really love reading books. And there's a book called, I think it's 48 Days to the Work You Love. I've been trying to finish this book for the past 3-4 years. I'm not even lying. Like I've had this same book in my, and I always get so far into it that I forget. So the book is basically about finding what you really love to do and your purpose on this earth, and all the things that you've been taught in school or whatever, and how they can be damaging to who you really are. Like if you know how that was one of the things actually in the book that he was talking about. Excuse me. He was basically saying when you wake up and you don't start your mornings proper, you can expect your day to even just flow the way it's supposed to flow because you're already frustrated, you're already upset. So let's say you already, like back in the day when I said I have to drive to work, you're already late for work. So now you're really going to be mad. Any minor inconvenience, you're going to be upset. Like
I
you
was
get
never
to
mad when I got to work late. I just got there when I got there.
Do you still work there?
No.
Okay, so anyway, no, but I ain't gonna lie. Whenever you be late for work, I used to walk in like something happened to me, like mad, like so no one would talk to me. Yeah, ain't no one wrong with me. I just was like, I'm really late.
You gotta play the part.
Yeah, basically. So I think that's one thing I'm gonna change.
But you walked in with Chick-fil-A?
No, Starbucks. So yeah, so that's one thing that I think that I need to take more serious, and I think it'll really help me with my goals and stuff in my life. So.
Well, I like that. So I'm going to apply that to my life because I have this, like where I wake up 15 minutes earlier before my time, but I do be, I'm agitated in the mornings.
Dang.
As soon as my alarm goes off, it's like, it's never enough time to sleep, you know? Right, but if I did give myself time, I always before I even get out of the bed, I always pray. Now that's something I always do, but that calms me down. But then when the computer screen turns on and it's like blinding, it's like one of her Coke nights, and opening up the
Deer in
blinds,
headlights.
right? So it's not really good. But
Good
I
times.
like that. But the thing about with me is, as the previous year comes to an end, my birthday is at the end of the year. So every time I'm approaching a new age, I always try, it's like, I don't know if the wisdom clicks on or the light bulb turns on, but there's always something that I want to do to better me, right? Because I'm a person, I don't like to be told you're this and you're that. Now, I always try to go to her like, okay, well, what you think about this? Because she'll tell me the truth. In that aspect, other things she lies about, but whatever, it's a different conversation.
She's like a liar. Yeah.
But it was something that I don't like about myself, So I was like, okay, this year I'm going to be more, what's the word? Intentional in conquering this thing that I don't like about me. That was what I have no resolutions, but I do have goals that I wanted to hit for my business this year and me personally. To be more personable with people. I have this thing about myself where it's like I'm the club and you have to know the right things to say to get into this club.
Nobody trying to get in your club.
Dang, it's a bougie club.
I don't know if it was because of people not liking me as a kid, but I noticed this about myself. I got to talk to my therapist about it. I noticed this about me. So I'm not really... I'm open to meeting new people because I have 2 new friends. But it's like, it took me a while to befriend them.
Nope.
That's the wrong thing.
There you go.
Yes, because you have to penetrate that wall. It's a wall you got to knock down.
That's me as well, too, though.
But I don't want to be that person. It's like everybody, Key's so open, right? She's so open, which is why
everything.
Yeah, it's why homeless people, try to get in a car, move in with her.
Is that true?
She's so open. There's no you got to pay a fare to get, unless you owe her money. That's a different person.
Oh, here she goes.
But other than that, I want to be personable and loving to everybody. Not that you have to be related to me or some way know me. That I just want to, that's a stranger. I love you. That.
But the thing, what I do is I go in open-minded to everybody, open-hearted. And it's when you do something to me that, because I feel like it's fair to go in, because you want people to do that for you.
Right. But the thing about it is I try to be open. And but I can read people. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy, but I can read your energy.
I can read people.
So even if I'm coming to you like, you know what, let's go get drinks. I love that top on you. I can feel that you like, bitch, I don't really like you, but let's go. And that pushes me away.
I also feel like people that I have seen like around your circle, they feel like they just
say it.
Fake a little bit, and so it's just not the group of people for you.
It's funny because us as a group are all different. Right. So you're more like you need to like you have this wall up. It's a clear, apparent wall. Don't mess with me. Key's more like I'm open until something happens, and I'm more like I appear very open. It looks like there's like you can come straight through, but that's glass actually. So then you still actually have another step.
It's like the Windex commercial.
Basically, that's me. Like, oh yeah, I know, man. I love man. Man, we're such good friends. I'm like, boop. No, actually. So I saw what you did the other day, and that's how my personality is. So it's kind of like in between y'all.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
Because I deal with that too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So basically. So basically, like I just because I am a very vulnerable person and I am very sensitive, actually. So I protect myself a lot, but I protect myself in a way that I'm not hurting others' feelings because I be feeling bad. Like I'm still an empath. So like I could be mean to someone. By the time I'm mean to you, you deserved it. Like for real, like you asked for it. So that's kind of how I am. And it's funny because if I had to think about a personality thing that I would like to change is that. People that I value and that are close to me, when they do something to me and they deserve to get cut off, I need to cut them off when they need it. Because like a regular person who just came in my life, I cut you off pretty simple. It don't bother me. But someone that really close to me can really just do things to me more. And I'm like, but this person, we've been through this. I've known them for so long. That's my personality.
I think I'm the same way as well. It tugs at me, when I know I need to let a person go. It's just a time. And it really bothers me in order to do that because I don't allow a lot of people, in my circle. So, And, having to get somebody like, I'll be 40 this year and having to meet new friends. But I know that you said, you should. And I have met two awesome friends, I'm slap them if we don't have dinner next week. They are bosses. They run their own businesses, reputable companies.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. So I kind of want to be around that kind of energy because my energy is, it's like, okay, what's the next thing? I need to expand my business. So right. But I don't want to just leave the people who knew me.
Let them go.
But honestly, you won't have to leave them. They'll take themselves out of the equation. Really. When you start doing certain things, it's kind of like when people's like, trim the fat, that's kind of what happens. If you were to work out and replace fat with muscle, then your fat is just going to leave. You still probably have some there, here, and there, but you're gonna replace it with something else, so they'll replace themselves. And people just do that.
Yeah, I feel like let people go anyways because just because you've been knowing that person for 10 years, the season could be over for them, and you have to grow. And if you just gonna stay there, then you're not getting where. Like, say for example, you got some friends that you don't want to hang out with, but you want to hang over here with your new friends.
Nah, for real.
They holding you back from growing to what you need to be, and it's just like you don't know what blessings God have over here for you, so you need to just let them go. And if they meant to come back, they'll come back at some point.
But I think one thing, too, you got to think about, TJ, is the fact that you've already come to terms with, let's say, your personality and the parts that you think, like, this is not the best. And same thing, like, with you or me, Key, because... Wait, you, Key, me.
Did you have a dumb moment? I don't know.
That's so Raven when she used to have a vision. Like,
I sat here, I was like, me, Key, do Key. I was like, wait, what? I'm tripping. Y'all, I'm hungry. But I feel like some people are not... they're not introspective. Like, they don't care. Like, I'm me, and that's about it. That's all you're going to get. Even at our age, they still, after they hit the 30s, they still don't care. Mom, 30, my frontal lobe's fully developed. Y'all going to take what y'all want to take, and that's good. And I think it takes a lot for someone to be like, you know what? Today was not my best work. I really didn't have to go off on them people. I really, didn't have to be this type of way. And I think it's really cool. And you're really like, wow, this is something about me that's not cool. Because social media will be like, everyone's the problem. No, sometimes it be you.
Yeah, sometimes it's me. Yeah.
Sometimes it be you. So I think that's cool. So that's a good thing for you to do in the New Year.
Yeah, she got a whole other language going on today. I don't know. Is that your
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay. Is that what y'all be talking about?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so for anyone who's listening in, Kiki's racist. I don't know if y'all heard that. You be eating jerk and stuff?
Y'all, speaking of racist, my little cousin, he's Black and Asian.
Oh, cute.
And
Blasian.
so when he see me, I don't know why he think I'm just so ghetto. He always call me a new name. So like we went to dinner the other day, and he was like, "Hey, Bonquisha." I'm like, he's only like 8, so it's just so
he's such an insightful, intelligent child.
How does he know? It's just I'm like, all right, don't do that because I can start calling you some Asian names. And he's like, that's racist. I'm like, you don't think calling me Bonquisha is racist? Like, I don't care if you 8. Let's go. Like, don't do that.
Oh, you're such a child.
What is wrong with you?
I'm going to stoop to anybody level.
You know, kids that argue. My sister used to argue with my other little sister. Like, if I was, I'm going to say 12, my sister was 15, and my other little sister was 3. And she'd be like, little kids just be lying. Like, yesterday I was on a plane and I saw a pigeon, it dookied in my face. You're a liar. Yesterday wasn't even Tuesday and you weren't even on the plane. She will argue with these kids. I don't understand people who argue with kids.
My daughter does that. My daughters, they argue, the 4-year-old and the 20-year-old. And I tell her, I don't understand. Why do you even talk to her if you know what she's saying is not a lie? I mean, it's a lie. You're dumb for arguing with. I don't care because she know what she be saying.
She need to know. She need to know.
Right.
Yeah, that's how she used to be. Yeah, and even she has kids now. She still do the same thing with the kids. I'm like,
at least I'm not one of them grown-ups that be like, I fight kids. Well,
sometimes y'all, okay, this is completely off subject. So my boyfriend got me watching The Wire. Did y'all ever watch The Wire?
No. Is he old? The Wire came out in like the 90s, didn't it?
No, in his soul, for real, he is. We be watching the old stuff. We watching like The Fugitive.
I be watching Sanford and Son.
Air Force One.
Right there, watching dudes get beat up and having sex in jail. Yeah, with my nigga. Yeah, no. Okay. Stand up for yourself. Okay.
You like that?
Dang. My eyes are watering. No, for real. But honestly, like when I was little. This is not a lie. My mom did not let us watch TV. Like,
really? I think it's kind kind of good.
You don't see my
though.
personality? Look, so basically, this energy is all the pent up energy I ain't have for the TV. So basically, we could watch TV on the weekdays, but we couldn't watch it. No, the weekends, but not on the weekday.
Yeah.
And so it was my sister and I. So
I'm on my bathroom.
on the weekend. No, it's all right. I'm gonna tell her. So basically, we couldn't watch it on the weekdays. So my sister and I, we just used to find like stupid games to play. But even now as an adult, I was just talking about this today. Even now as an adult, I don't.
I'm laughing because I know you was making up some stupid stuff.
No, I was. No, y'all so hurt. No, I was. So basically, even now to this day, you think like I'll be so into TV because I didn't get it as a child. I do not care about TV. So he'll show me an old show that everybody know, and I'm like, "What is that?" He'll be like, "Blue's Clues." You're like, "Wow,
I'm dead.
I don't be caring about TV." So when I be watching, I'm like, "Wow, this is a really cool show." Then I hate shows about drugs and stuff, but somehow
Right.
they suck me in.
Yeah.
I hate watching people get beat up. Makes me sad.
Sometimes people don't like watching stuff like that's relatable to their life, you know, like drugs. Whoa! She almost spit on.
Girl, get out of here. You always doing something.
I was trying to think about what element of the show was you about to compare to me. I was like, was it the jail? Was it the people having sex in prison? I was trying to figure it out.
It was the drugs.
They're making my armpits itch. Have y'all ever got laser hair removal?
No, but I want to do it this year.
Okay, so listen. So I've been getting laser hair removal.
Really?
Is it
Yeah.
painful?
No, I don't know. I don't want
Like,
people
do
to
you
say that.
feel anything at all?
Well, see, what happens is you have the laser and then you have the air. So as soon as the laser goes, the air comes. It's kind of like if you were to burn something, go
Yeah.
like that. Like you really don't feel anything. So I was doing it for a really long time, but then I realized that the hair in certain places I was getting it done wasn't growing, and I felt bad. I was like, "Wow, is it gone forever?" So then I took a chill break from it because.
But
How many
don't
sessions
you wanna go
did you?
forever?
Yeah.
It was how many sessions did I have before? So I started with my bikini line. My bikini line hardly grows at all. So I want to say maybe like 10 or 11, but it's really cheap. So there's this place called, not me doing promo, there's a place called Sev Laser. They're in Uptown. They're really cheap. So it's like
Really?
$30. It's like the price of a Brazilian, probably less now because Brazilian went up. But I'll be getting laser. So I'm getting laser tomorrow. I don't really know what the point of me telling y'all that story was, but.
I want to do
we
my
all-
face.
My armpits.
thinking
My
about it,
armpits.
yeah.
My armpits are sweaty. Yeah. Anyway, so basically, I only got my armpits done like 3 or 4 times, and even now when the hair goes back, it's really soft, and my armpits get sweaty. I've never had sweaty pits before.
But how many sessions do you have to do until it's
Gone
permanent?
forever.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. So I'm a natural hairy person,
Right.
so it's gonna take a minute. I'm surprised that my bikini line hasn't grown back.
Oh.
But like,
Give me this information.
oh, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. So, are you gonna take back everything that you said about me earlier today about
What
me?
did she say it was called?
Yeah.
Oh, why would I ask a dummy?
So now y'all need me, huh? No, it's called Sim Laser, but I'll send it
I
to
just know
y'all.
she said Uptown.
So you gonna go door to door? You gonna be in a pizza place? Do y'all do laser here? Hookah spot, burn it
I
off.
was gonna do laser hair removal in Uptown, and I was gonna look at them like, cause you know how like sometimes you may not hear, but
Right.
exactly what they said, but you can like, oh, that sound familiar, like
Yeah.
But you're on a podcast? What's going on?
that. Hey. Oh, I can go back and watch the episode.
Yeah, you sure can. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. No, but I'm going tomorrow. But I really, if y'all haven't done it, do it. Because I think that laser hair removal is just so cool and it's so cheap at certain places that
Right.
it's not expensive. And then now being women of color, like before, they didn't have lasers for us, really. That would really help us. So, but now they do.
Oh,
So,
okay.
which is pretty cool. So go ahead and get your cat lasered.
Well, I had a cyst last year under my arm
Oh.
from shaving. So, yeah, and it was a terrible experience.
They're horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so my doctor told me to do laser hair removal, so I'm going to do it this year.
I
But I would like all of it gone.
They have special.
You can't talk anymore?
No, for real, cause like, what is that? Like,
They have specials for real, but armpits are cheap.
Well, I want to
And-
do my entire body, but this is the reason why.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
want
I'm
no
just
hair
hairy.
anywhere. Like when they airbrush Beyonce and she has no hair, I want that.
Dang, that's
so
expensive, honey.
can we go back over the
for the whole body?
They laser in air. So like, what would you rate the like? Is it
The
like a
pain
sting
level,
or
yeah.
something? Like, what is it
Like
like?
a bee
though?
sting.
So I gotta be real with y'all. My pain tolerance is hella high, but what I can say is, So they tell you to shave, you can't wax because you need the hair follicle to be there because they have to burn the follicle.
Oh.
So you know how you shave and you still have like the stubble or whatever?
Right.
That has to be there. Now, if you decide that you forget a piece of hair and they singe that sucker, it's going to hurt. But it doesn't hurt. Like, I don't know. I feel like waxing to me hurts more. Like, there's not really pain. Like, when I think about laser, I'm like, oh, it's going to hurt. I'll just be like, oh, okay. But if I forget a hair or two, then it's up for me. But even that doesn't really hurt. It don't feel like nothing. Here, let me try it. I got some stuff in my purse. I'm good.
What do you have in your purse?
I'm just playing.
Oh.
I'm just playing.
Maybe I should stop saying drugs. I'm like, she's really crackhead.
Yeah, and that might really be hurting my crackhead feelings.
Oh,
Some crackheads are very functional, you know.
Yeah, we see every day, every Sunday. Okay.
She's like, you're going
You know
too far.
Anyway, I'm trying to put y'all on. I'm trying to get y'all to be hairless mole rats, and y'all just over here hating on people.
No, I really do need it.
I
was literally
appreciate
just
it.
thinking that like yesterday, so that's why it's
Oh,
so
let me
weird
send it
that
to
it
y'all.
was brought up today.
Really? I be in your head.
You really do.
I put a bug device in your bedroom.
Hey, probably.
So
I know
what?
you like to see what I'm doing and stuff.
You need to relax.
Okay, what do you have on your phone?
Y'all, so okay. I was just thinking about like I did not like history, right?
Okay.
But like times are so crazy right now. I'm like the history books are going to be crazy. Like I don't know how often they update the information in history books, but I'm just like they need to get rid of the Boston Tea Party and all of that kind of stuff.
The Louisiana Purchase.
Because that stuff don't matter no more. We don't need to know that. We need to know about
Really
what's
doesn't.
going on right now. Because this is crazy.
Ooh,
So
we're gonna be in the history books. Well, I'm not.
You know what I thought about?
I feel like it would be more interesting because I feel like this is crazy. That Boston Tea Party stuff, baby. Ain't nobody talking about that now.
You know what? That's the